You good? Okay, guys, we just spoke about the equipment setup. We're going to speak about equalization techniques. Sorry, I'm really sorry. You sound like sleepy, and now I'm waking you up. I'm kind of pushing on you to wake up. I'm really sorry, you. Yeah, yeah. How many hours did you sleep last night? Can I ask? Oh, that's enough. Yeah? Okay, feel free. Normal, huh? ماشي ماشي ماشي. No, I hope I'm not disturbing you, like, okay. Um, Equalization techniques, guys, when you go diving, again, remember there's pressure underwater. Deeper you go, it's more water above you. Imagine if you're carrying one bottle of water, that's heavy. Two bottles, heavier. Three, four, five. The height of the water, this is the weight of the water. That's the pressure. Your eardrum is like that, and the water will push the eardrum in because ear has air behind the eardrum. Think of the air spaces you have in your body. The air spaces, they are being compressed. The pressure cannot compress the solid or the liquids. Basically, it cannot compress your skin or your bones or your skull. It cannot. The pressure can compress only the air space. Think of air spaces in your body. I just mentioned ears for you. What I mean is the inner and the middle ear behind the eardrum. The water is heavy, will push the eardrum inside. Basically, what you need to do is to push the eardrum back again. What you do is to raise the pressure inside. It's like exactly how you do in the airplane. Swallow, wiggle the jaw, pinch your nose, and blow like sneezing, like if you have a cold. Just pinch and blow, like if you have a cold. But we say, please, if you do any of the three, do it gentle. Don't be tough with it. Your eardrum is gonna work a lot with you underwater. You don't want it to get tired. So if I feel the pressure, I just hold my nose. Especially the masks are designed that you can hold the pocket nose from the top. If one way doesn't work, try the other way. Try the third way. Now you have three ways. Swallow, pinch, and blow gentle, or wiggle the jaw. Yes. If you wiggle the jaw, make sure you have the mouthpiece supported with your hand if you like. Some people actually can just do such a Valsava way from inside, like some people do things, especially children. Children can do really magic techniques to equalize. Doctors, they say there are more than 10 techniques to equalize the air spaces in your ear. Let's say we equalize as soon as we feel the pressure. So I cannot tell when you have to equalize. You are the one to tell. So once you feel the pressure, please equalize before you feel discomfort, before you feel a pain. If you try to equalize, it doesn't work, try the three ways. If three of them don't work, we try to go a little bit shallower. We don't have to reach the surface, just a meter up will make a huge difference, and then you can equalize. We'll speak about signals later if you have a problem, what a signal to show us. But remember, equalize as soon as you feel the pressure. If you can't, go shallower. Good? If you go a little shallower, it's less pressure. We'll try to equalize again, and we'll try to go slowly down again. People vary. I equalize myself every half a meter. I would really think that you equalize guys every a meter or a meter and a half each. So find your own way. We need to equalize only while going down. If we try to come up, you don't have to equalize, by the way. The air that you were inserting inside while going up, it will get out itself to remain with the same outside pressure. So equalize only while going down. If you forget and you equalize while going up, oh, it's okay. The air that you insert will come out immediately after you leave your hand, after you take your hand off. So don't worry about that. Good? Any question? Sure? Thank you very much. The second air space you have in your body is your sinuses. The sinuses are connected, the sinus, connected to the ears and the throats. So if they are clear, the air can pass through to the ears. And also, if they are blocked, they will be really painful. So we should not dive if we have a cold, especially for the sinuses, and they will block also the ear way. You understand? A blockage? Okay. Is it blocked? Or like it's like mesh. Let's see underwater. But does it hurt in hot weather, in cold weather? Do you suffer from any side effect? So 90% going to be fine. By checking the medical statement, did you find any question that suits you? So don't worry, because this medical question is like magical. Huh? It has everything. No, serious. But what we mean is we should not dive if we have a cold. So no diving with a cold because of the sinus and the ears. Last airspace is the chest or the lungs. The lungs is the biggest airspace you have in your body. Every time you take a breath, it's like a 3-4 liters of air. It's empty. Think if you take a bottle full of air, take it to the bottom of the sea. What will happen to the air volume inside? Excellent. Take it again back to the surface. It will expand, right? Let's take the same bottle again back to the bottom. And then while it's compressed, I get a source of air like that, like the one that I breathe from, and I fill this balloon with air. Back again to its normal size while under the pressure. Take it back to the surface, it will expand, right? This is basic physics. High pressure, less volume, less pressure, big volume. Back again to the volume, but while it was actually to the normal size down there, so any expanding volume, it's more than the actual size, it can explode. This idea is about the lungs. If I am under depth, take a big breath, my lungs are full of air. Any ascending part I take to a shallower depth, the air will expand into my lungs while it's more than the actual size, and that can cause really huge problem. That's why the golden rule of scuba diving is never hold your breath. Anytime you come to dive, we have to remind you guys, never hold your breath. While diving a lot, you will get used not to hold your breath. What I would recommend, guys, do you actually hold your breath while sleeping, while walking, while eating in normal life? You don't. No, serious, you don't. So don't think of holding. Just be natural. Just breathe as you breathe normally here. If you can make it slow and long, will be nice. This is the best technique to breathe actually here. So deep and slow. Let it out deep and slow. Oh. First, it's the best technique of a breath, of a breathing. Second, because we need to use our breathing techniques to make our buoyancy. Every time I inflate my lungs, they take me up like a balloon. Every time I breathe out, they will let me down. Up. If I have to pass a certain object underwater, like a big coral or something, just breathe in. It will rise you up. It will let you down. And that's how every diver swims underwater. I am done. Equalize your ears as soon as you feel the pressure. Make sure you don't have a cold, while otherwise don't dive. And make sure you never hold your breath, please, while diving. Any question? Put my suit on, and then we'll go diving. Thank you very much, guys.